Kevin, you mentioned that interest rates are in fact higher than they were a couple of years ago. They were historically low for 10 straight years. What is your strategy when you're looking at a customer's financial situation?
That is a fantastic question. My strategy is I want to get a client into a 30-year fixed rate vanilla mortgage, one that principal and interest is going to stay the same. The other piece is a lot of my competitors, and I see this a lot on national levels with these .com lenders, they want to advertise this super low interest rate. What they don't share is all the fees and additional costs that are associated with that interest rate. Oftentimes, it'll take you 5 years of being in that mortgage to be able to capitalize on that lower interest rate. You had to put the money up front. With my clients, I want to keep the cost as low as possible, get a decent rate on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, and be ready to jump if, likely when, interest rates drop. 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, whenever that is. I do not want to advise my client to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of extra fees to get a rate that's just slightly lower. I want to get in, keep the costs low, wait for that opportunity, jump on that, refinance to a lower rate, allow that client to capture that equity in the interim.
So I'm kind of hearing that there's a lot of planning involved in this.
Yeah.
So how long in advance should someone contact you or their local mortgage professional if they're thinking about getting into it? Because it sounds like planning might save them some time and give them some options.
The earlier the better.
Okay.
I talk to clients all the time. Hey, I'm thinking about buying in next fall. I'm thinking about buying in the spring. I'm thinking about this. The earlier the better to get a plan together. Also, it's funny how when you put that in your mind and get your brain going, your reticular activator, you start talking about a house, it might happen that suddenly you find something you want to jump. You want to know that you're ready. So the sooner the better to talk to a professional. It gives you really, really good advice and looking out for your best interest.
A lot of great advice. For someone that wants to get started or learn more, what does it cost and how do they begin the process?
So we're super selective on who represents our company at Treadstone. We have fantastic loan officers. They know the business inside and out. They're going to give good, solid advice. There's not a single loan officer that works for our company that I wouldn't have work with my best friend. It really is good advice. The first thing to do, send an email, get online. I'd like to talk to a loan officer. If you know one of the great loan officers, reach out to them. They're going to give you really great advice. There is no cost to have a conversation. If that's, I'm thinking about buying a new house, but I'm worried about my down payment if I have all this equity. Maybe that's a bridge loan program. Maybe they're in a spot that I'm drowning in credit card debt. There's been some changes in our household, and I need to tap into a little bit of that equity, but I'm just concerned about, can you walk me through that? Pick up the phone and call, send an email. We'd love to give you great advice. It costs nothing to explore. We're not the cheesy, pushy sales reps that you see so many times. We're going to give you good, solid advice.
Awesome. Thanks for your time today, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, man.